Are you tired of feeling slightly unsteady when you stand up? Maybe you reach for the counter more often. Maybe stairs feel different than they used to. Maybe you don't say it out loud, but you worry about falling. You walk carefully on uneven ground. You avoid ladders. You hesitate in the dark. If you're over 60, this is incredibly common. But here's what most people don't realize. Balance problems rarely start in your legs. They start in your proprioception system, your body's internal GPS. And after 60, that GPS gets blurry. Proprioception is your ability to sense where your body is in space without looking. It depends on tiny sensory receptors in your feet, ankles, joints, and spine. When those receptors weaken, your brain receives delayed or distorted information. So it compensates. Muscles tighten, movements become stiff, reaction time slows, and balance quietly declines. Today, I'm going to show you a simple 5-minute wall test that reveals how sharp your proprioception is and begins to fix it immediately. We'll go step by step. One simple physical movement, one timing-based habit, and a bonus tip that multiplies your results. But first, let's talk about the biggest mistake most seniors make. Mistake number 4. Believing balance is just strength. Most people think, I need stronger legs. Strength matters. But balance is not primarily about strength. It's about communication. Your feet send signals to your brain. Your inner ear contributes orientation. Your eyes confirm position. When those signals are synchronized, you're stable. When they're delayed or muted, you wobble. Here's the wall test. Stand with your back near a sturdy wall, heels about 2 inches away from it, feet hip-width apart, arms relaxed at your sides. Now, slowly lean back until your shoulders lightly touch the wall. Keep your head upright. Close your eyes. Count to 10. What happens? Do you sway? Do your toes grip the floor? Do you feel uncertain? That response reveals how dependent you are on vision for balance. The science? When you close your eyes, your brain must rely more heavily on proprioceptive input from your feet and ankles. If those signals are weak, your sway increases. Common mistake? People perform this on a soft surface. Always test on firm ground, and keep a stable chair nearby. If standing feels unsafe, stand closer to the wall, just 1 inch away, or keep fingertips lightly touching the wall for support. Move slowly. Never rush into closing your eyes. If you have severe dizziness, recent falls, or neurological conditions, consult your doctor before attempting balance exercises. Now, here's the encouraging part. Balance can improve at any age. Your nervous system is adaptable. If this test felt challenging, comment below. Wall test done. Awareness is the first step. And if you value practical, science-backed guidance like this, consider subscribing, because what we're about to do next begins strengthening your internal GPS in just 1 minute per day. And it starts at your feet. Now let's strengthen that internal GPS. Because if your wall test felt shaky, that doesn't mean you're weak. It means your sensory wiring needs sharpening. And the fastest way to sharpen it is through your feet. After 60, the small nerves in the soles of your feet become less sensitive. Not dramatically, but enough. Shoes cushion them, floors are flat. We rarely walk barefoot. When foot receptors get less stimulation, the brain receives duller signals about pressure and position. Imagine trying to text with thick gloves on. That's what your brain experiences with reduced foot input. So here's the simple physical movement. It takes 2 minutes. The barefoot wall. Reset stand barefoot near a wall or sturdy counter. Feet hip-width apart. Before leaning back this time, focus on your toes. Spread them gently. Press the big toe mound lightly into the floor. Then the little toe mound, then your heel. Think of creating a triangle of pressure. Big toe, little toe, heel. Now lean back until your shoulders lightly touch the wall. Keep your eyes open at first. Shift your weight slightly forward and backward, just 1 inch. Feel how pressure changes under your feet. Then pause. Close your eyes for 5 seconds. Open them. Repeat 3 times. The science? Activating different pressure points stimulates mechanoreceptors in the plantar fascia. Those receptors send signals up through the tibial nerve to the brain's sensory cortex. Repeated stimulation improves neural mapping. Better mapping seeks faster correction when you sway. Common mistake? curling the toes aggressively. Toes should be long and relaxed. Another mistake is locking the knees. Keep them soft, slight bend. If standing barefoot is uncomfortable, wear thin socks. If balance feels unstable, keep one fingertip lightly touching the wall. If you have severe neuropathy, open wounds, or foot ulcers, consult your physician before barefoot exercises. Always move slowly. Now let's add the timing element, because when you practice this, matters. Mistake number 3, practicing balance. Only. When you remember, your nervous system thrives on repetition, but it also thrives on timing. Morning is the ideal time to retrain proprioception. Why? Because your brain is most plastic, most adaptable, within the first hour after waking. Cortisol naturally rises in the morning. That rise increases alertness and neural responsiveness. If you pair that natural alertness with balance training, you amplify results. So, here's the timing-based habit. Do the 5-minute wall test and barefoot reset within 30 minutes of waking, before checking your phone, before rushing into chores. 2 minutes barefoot reset. 3 minutes wall test variations, 5 minutes total. Common mistake, doing it randomly once per week. Consistency is what rewires the brain. If mornings feel rushed, attach the habit to brushing your teeth. Stand barefoot at the sink. Do heel-to-toe pressure shifts while holding the counter. If this is making sense, tap the like button. It helps more seniors strengthen their balance safely. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider it, because we're about to move into the deeper layer. It's not just about feet, it's about your inner ear and neck alignment. And this next step dramatically improves stability. Now, we go deeper, because balance is a 3-part system. Your feet sense the ground, your eyes confirm direction, and your inner ear, your vestibular system, detects motion. But there's one bridge between them that often gets overlooked after 60. Your neck. Yes, your neck. Inside the small joints of your cervical spine are tiny proprioceptors. They constantly tell your brain where your head is positioned. If your neck is stiff, if your posture is forward, those signals become distorted. Distorted signals create hesitation. Hesitation creates wobble. This is why many seniors feel more unsteady when turning their head while walking. Now, here's the exercise that pairs beautifully with your wall test. Mistake number 2. Ignoring head position. During balance work, stand near your wall again, feet hip-width apart. Lightly lean your shoulders back against the wall, chin level, not lifted, not dropped. Now perform what I call the yes-no reset. Step 1, gentle yes, nod. Slowly nod your head down just a few degrees, then return to neutral. 10 slow repetitions. Move like you're balancing a book on your head, small and controlled. Step 2, gentle no, turn. Turn your head slightly to the right, return to center, then to the left. 10 repetitions. Eyes stay level. The science? The upper cervical spine contains dense proprioceptive input to the vestibular nuclei in the brainstem. Gentle controlled movement enhances sensoromotor integration. Better integration means smoother head movement without losing balance. Common mistake, moving too far or too fast. This is not a stretch, it's a recalibration. Small range, slow tempo. If standing feels unsafe, perform this seated upright in a firm chair. Feet flat, spine tall. Move slowly. If you experience dizziness, vertigo, or a history of severe vestibular disorders, consult your physician before attempting. Now, let's layer in a slightly more advanced variation of the wall test, but only if you feel safe. Stand near the wall again. This time, place one foot slightly in front of the other, not heel to toe. Just a small stagger. Lean gently back until shoulders touch the wall. Close your eyes for 5 seconds. Open them, switch foot position. This challenges lateral stability. The brain must process asymmetrical foot pressure. Over time, your corrections become faster and smoother. Now, pause for a moment. Have you noticed that turning quickly sometimes makes you feel off balance? Comment below. Head turns. You are not alone. And if this layered explanation is helping you understand balance differently, make sure you're subscribed, because we're about to bring everything together. And the final step will double your results. It takes just 1 minute, but it locks in your improvements for the entire day. Now we bring it all together. You tested your wall balance, you activated your foot receptors, you retrained your neck and inner ear coordination. You practiced in the morning when your brain is most adaptable. But here is the final force multiplier. And it's the step most people skip. Because balance is not just about isolated exercises, it's about teaching your brain to recover. Bonus tip: the 1-minute micro recovery drill. Real life doesn't happen with eyes closed against a wall. It happens when you trip slightly on a rug, when you turn quickly, when you step onto uneven ground. So, here's the 1-minute drill that doubles everything you've practiced. Stand near a sturdy counter, feet hip-width apart, soft knees. Now gently shift your weight slightly to the right foot, just enough that the left foot feels lighter. Then slowly shift back to center, now to the left, back to center. Repeat for 30 seconds. Then increase it slightly. Shift a bit farther. Allow your body to feel the edge of instability, but not beyond safety. The moment you feel sway, gently correct. That correction is the gold. The science: balance improves when your brain practices small errors and corrects them. Each correction strengthens neural timing. It's like sharpening a reflex. Common mistake: people try to stay perfectly still. Stillness doesn't train recovery. Controlled sway does. Keep one hand hovering over the counter. If needed, lightly touch for reassurance. If you've had recent falls or severe instability, consult your physician or physical therapist before trying recovery drills. Always move slowly. Now, imagine your full 5-minute morning reset. Barefoot triangle grounding. Wall lean with eyes closed. Neck, yes-no recalibration. Staggered stance variation. Micro recovery sway drill. 5 minutes. But neurologically powerful. If you practice this consistently for 14 days, many seniors report more confidence walking, less hesitation turning, greater steadiness on stairs, reduced fear of falling. And here's something important. Fear itself alters balance. When you're anxious about falling, your muscles stiffen. Stiff muscles reduce fluid movement. Reduced fluid movement delays corrections. Confidence improves coordination, so progress builds on itself. Remember, if you experience sudden severe balance changes, weakness, numbness, vision changes, or dizziness, seek medical attention immediately. Balance loss can signal serious conditions. These exercises support healthy aging. They are not a replacement for medical care, but they are empowering. Before we close, I want you to do something simple. Stand near a wall. Try the 10-second eyes closed test again. Notice even the smallest improvement. Comment below, stronger already. Because your nervous system is adaptable, even after 60, balance is not lost overnight, and it can be rebuilt, one small, consistent practice at a time.